Hey guys, Josh here, and this is Books. I'm going to talk a little bit about food today. Every YouTube video I've seen on backpacking food has been pretty disappointing. I think mostly there's so many people eating like Pop-Tarts, ramen, and that's like the main staples of their diet. And listen, that stuff is fine, but just realize that it's packed with tons of sugars. It's nutrient poor. So you're really going to be better off eating more nutrient-dense foods. There's definitely like healthier ways to do this that are more sustainable. So my personal style of eating on the trail consists of two different methods. Firstly, plant-powered, nutrient-dense foods that are actually going to give you energy, rebuild the stores that are depleted in your body. And then I also mix in some meats, some cheeses, some more fun things to eat like that. But this is really about efficiency. And I want to just read like a quick paragraph from Rich Roll's book. He is one of the fittest guys in the world. Shout out to you, Rich. Taught me a lot about nutrition and what the body can handle. He says, people often say to me, you train so much, you must be gorging on food all day long. But the truth couldn't be more opposite. To be sure, my appetite is healthy, but if I'm eating clean-burning, nutrient-dense foods, it stays balanced. In fact, there's no question that despite my training load, I eat far less than I did in my sedentary years prior to 2008. And then ultra-marathon legend, vegan Scott Jurek claims that his body has become so adept at absorbing his nutrient-rich foods that he needs to eat less and operates at a higher efficiency. That's important. I can honestly say that I know what he's talking about. I've discovered that the more reliant I become on nutrient-dense foods, the less hungry I become, irrespective of my training load. Okay, so this is all about efficiency of calories. So a lot of people are eating 3,000 or 4,000 or 5,000 calories on their trips and burning the equivalent. But if those foods are nutrient poor, then your body won't recover as quickly. You won't feel like you have as much energy. You won't feel satiated like a lot of these nutrient-rich foods will make you feel. So let's get to it. I'm going to show you my setup for this week. Okay, here's my setup. I'm going to be out 4.5 days. Basically, I'll be getting into Breckenridge on the 5th day. So here is 5 days worth of food, and it actually doesn't really look like a lot, and that's pretty true. I'm actually only eating about 2,200 to 2,600 calories a day, but the foods are a little bit better than like your Pop-Tarts, your ramen. So let's take a look. Firstly, shout out to Darwin on the trail. He taught me about these Talenti containers that are perfect for cold soaking. I am doing cookless on this trip, so no stove. Just everything that I eat will be ready to eat. So this is actually an amazing mix that I've put together. Glory Oats is kind of what I'm just calling it, and it consists of whole grain oats, rolled oats is what I'm looking for there, cashews, chocolate chips, pumpkin seeds, almonds, cinnamon, all really decent foods for protein, and that's actually, so this is 2 cups worth that I'll pre-soak the night before. I'll soak another one for the next day. Besides that, I try to get as many decent energy bars as possible. I don't like eating energy bars, but for camping it's really hard not to. And then some cured meats, cheese, almond butter with honey, an electrolyte pack that's not very sugar heavy. These are a little heavier, so I'm just doing these on the first 2 days to get them out of my pack. But it's kind of a good way to eat get some more veggies in your diet. Veggies is definitely the hardest thing to eat on the trail. It just doesn't pack well. These are flax crackers, tortillas, and tuna, and then I'll throw in like a mayo packet in there, maybe a little packet of salt as well. So that's basically what I'm going to be eating every day. To throw in, I have, just to add some more greens to the mix, I have these green superfood packets that just mixed with water. Those are really great. And then I also have some vitamins and spirulina, which is a hugely it's one of the most nutrient dense foods on earth. And it also helps with being at elevation, kind of helps oxygenate your blood a little more, which I don't do super well at elevation, so that helps me personally. So I have about 4 of those for each day, 4 pills, and then I have just a multivitamin, just because there's going to be some things that are lacking on my diet without access to, smoothies and greens every day. So that's pretty much it. And just a little more about this is actually 1,200 calories, I think. It's like 1,000 or 1,200 calories in 2 cups worth of this per day. So just right there, that's a huge, all nutrient dense, except for those chocolate chips, but all nutrient dense foods that are great for recovery, great for protein, and I sprinkled a little salt in there. But yeah, so let me know what you think, and good luck on the trail.